Hey, I'm Stephen Watson here at Someday Farm, and just thinking about stances here a little bit. And when we're working on a difficult stance that's difficult for balance, difficult for endurance, difficult for range of motion, difficult for duration, it's very common for me to see people enlist parts of the being or body that are not, in fact, going to help us do the stance better. And so I think we generally subconsciously or non consciously or semi consciously enlist them. So, for example, I don't know how well you can see my face, but maybe that's a little bit better. So, for example, working on a lunging kind of a stance, people will make a face, they'll set their jaw, they'll curl their lips, tighten their lips, they'll hold their breath, they'll squint their eyes, they'll shallow their breathing, they'll lift their shoulders. Right. And if we think about all those parts that I just discussed, those don't really have anything to do with where the work is of the stance. The work is in the legs, right? The work is in the feet and the lower body and the pelvis. Certainly it's in the mind and the breath too. But something that we can start to pay attention to is when I'm doing a challenging stance, right? Duration, depth of stance, range of motion, complexity of stance, balance of stance, something like that, or some combination, it's pretty easy for us to try and, again, semi consciously or something, to recruit elements of the being which won't actually help us do the stance. So, generally speaking, what I see is that people recruit things up here that are not even proximate to where the action of the stance is. And so it's something for you to watch for when you're practicing. And this could be a mirror or a video or a schoolmate or something. Is like watching as you practice, right? Are you setting the jaw? Are you making a face? Are you gritting your teeth? Are you holding your breath? Are your shoulders coming up? Are these things kind of happening as if they're going to support you? So to me, I kind of feel like it's like, um, you know, uh, having a problem with your electrical panel and inviting the plumber over. Hey, the plumber is great, fantastic person, but she's not going to really help me with this. This is an electrical problem. So good to see you, but you're not very likely to help me with this, right? One of the things that happens is that I have limited resources and at any given time, right? Limited calories to spend, limited places upon which to focus my attention effectively. And so if I am tightening my jaw and breathing in a shallow way and lifting my shoulders and making a face and gritting my teeth and all that kind of stuff, those energies are unavailable to the parts of the body actually involved in this challenging stance, right? So if I'm in this challenging stance, I really want to devote all of my energy to the stance, apart from that energy required for me to stay alive and have my heart beat. Or if I'm doing the stance and I'm also supposed to be, you know, doing, a technique or something, fine. I should be able to express that. But I don't want to vampirically steal from the stance to feed something that's not serving the stance. Okay? So thank you very much. Appreciate your time with me and your ongoing support, whether that's on Patreon or YouTube or GoFundMe or Venmo or PayPal or all of those good places, somedayfarm.org. Thank you, thank you.